What's up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time. And today is the return of the King of Fighters, although a debut, the King of Fighters 2003, and a single song in this video. This is going to be the song called Splendid Evil Hero Team theme, otherwise the theme for Ash, Crimson, Duo, Lon, and Shenwu. Requested by Azzy. Long time no see. Hi. Long time supporter. Thank you very much. Personally, it just means a lot that you're still here. But this is... I just did the King of Fighters not too long ago with a humongous request for Arashi no saxophone, and that was splendid. Just like Splendid Evil is going to be, I'm assuming. I don't know anything about the 2003 version of the King of Fighters. But let's get into it. A theme for 3 characters who are apparently anti-hero. Okay. Let's get into it. This is Splendid Evil from the King of Fighters 2003. This sounds way more digitized than I imagined. Oh, is that them? I'm gonna guess that's the one with Crimson in their title. Ash. Reminds me of Remy from Third Strike. This is a new sound for me on the King of Fighters. I wouldn't guess this is KOF. It sounds like it'd be older than 2003. Like it sounds kind of like in not a mean way, but like it sounds kind of like handheld quality. Does that make sense? Unless they went with just a more stylistic choice of the music, you know. This dude in the middle has like a 10-pack of abs. He's got abs on the side and on the abs themselves. His belly button has an abdomen. Oh, I thought he was flipping us off, but he's holding a card. The guy in the front, it looks like he's flipping us off. I think it's a guy. Actually, I have no idea. A little bit of a bass line back there. This reminds me of something on like Sega Genesis. Like the sound choices. Is KOF more diverse than I originally thought? Oh, I forgot to mention this is from the channel Myth. My bad. You know what I can hear this in? Yakuza. It sounds like a Yakuza side mission. Beating up some street toughs in the alleyway. The song sounds like rambunctious, you know? Like punks. Splendid Evil. Here's the title. feel like they split up the audio channels though, like the guitar's on the left. Well, guitar. This right here sounds very Sega Genesis to me, or Mega Drive from the EU. I have a lot of questions here. That was great though. Whew, okay. So I'm going to just take a guess that the one in the front is Ash Crimson. And it's just Duo Lon and then Shenmue in the back. Crimson seems like the most obvious one because of all the red. Yeah, at first I thought they were flipping us off. But they're holding a card, kind of like Gambit, I guess. So, okay. The reason I'm so confused on some of these, or on this song, is because everything I've heard from King of Fighters, which, by the way, is like nothing, right? If this is your first time watching a King of Fighters video of mine, I've heard like less than 5 songs, something like that, maybe around there, in my entire life, like the whole catalog. So I don't really know anything about KOF. I just know it's a prominent fighting game series that's been around for a very long time that just had a 30-year anniversary. So, you know, shout out to them. That's not normal. And everything I've heard thus far up until now has been very rock, metal, and real instruments, you know. So I'm not sure if it debuted like on a certain console and then got ported around. I'm guessing arcade, but honestly, who knows? Or if it's just always been like a multi-console thing. Because to me, this sounds like, just based on the sound font, it just sounds like it's a lot older, like 94, 95, 93, and not even just KOF, but just like the year. So like Super Nintendo, Sega, what else? You know, like the Saturn, stuff like that. You know, it just has actually, I don't even know. Did Saturn have CD quality back then? Anywho. So, you know, these were all digitized instruments, but maybe that's just a style. Maybe at that point they've been around for at least 7-ish years. So maybe they were just trying to mix things up. You know, it's a new millennium. So let me know what was the reasoning behind that. Or is it just like this song? It still sounded cool though. It's just I assume that most KOF is just real instruments, and that was that, I guess. Which now kind of excites me, is like maybe it's more diverse than I thought. As in, maybe there's a lot more than just this kind of rock thing, and maybe there's other stuff like electronic, maybe some hip hop stuff. I don't know. You know, I guess it depends on the characters. And also let me know if KOF is one of those games where it's like character themes and stage themes, or if they just have done... I think I've only heard character themes. I don't think I've heard a stage theme yet. Pretty sure. Speaking of characters, apparently this one is for all 3 of them. And there's where more questions come in, because it says Splendid Evil hero theme, but according to the note that was left, they're kind of like anti-hero. So they're like... the sound definitely gave me... like what I was talking about, like the kind of like they like punks, rambunctious. That's why I thought of Yakuza as well, like just beating up some, like, you know, some losers in the alleyway kind of thing. Like just like they seem like troublemakers. You know, at least that's what the song sounded like. It sounded kind of cocky, kind of brash, and just a little bit somewhat comic relief. Not really. I would say like maybe like 10%, maybe 5%. Just something to kind of like throw a wrench in like the hero's story, I guess. If I don't know the story of KOF now that I think about it, but yeah, I guess mostly I was just like, huh, okay, maybe this is just I'm guessing it was just a stylistic choice. Oh, and then that's another reason why I thought it might have been like a handheld only. I could just look all this stuff up, but that's no fun. So I'd rather, if you have experience with it, then of course let me know. But it sounded like maybe it was on the I don't know, I was gonna say PSP, but I don't even know if the PSP was around then. 2003. I don't remember. I'm like, the whole time I kept looking at this, I'm like, I don't even remember 2003. Like, what the hell happened in 2003? That's just a random year for stuff. I don't think any like significant. I can't even think of like what was going on. The PlayStation 2 was around. That's for sure. I can't think of anything else. What happened in 2003? I remember 2006, there was a movie that came out on like 6/6/2006, and everyone like freaked out because it was like supposed to be. Anyways, okay. So one more question is: do any of these characters have their own song, or are they always a trio, like an ensemble together? And you know, maybe not in this game, but maybe at some point before or after they split or something like that. Let me know. And for some reason, I feel like the one in front is probably the most powerful. Just kind of screams it. I feel like I've seen the character in the back though, somewhere. Maybe in like some fan art or something. That's kind of all I have. You know, it was a good song, but that's pretty much what I got, was like this sort of punk, you know, punk kids, not kids, but like, you know, young adults, kind of people in our way. And might even be a little bit comical, like calling people gramps and stuff. Not just being a pesk. Don't know if the composers have been. I don't know if KOF has had a consistent composer this whole time. But I mean, at this point, 2003, I know they've been around almost a decade, so I'm sure things were changing up for sure. It's a long time. That's all I got. So cool. Nice to hear more King of Fighters. It's nice to hear stuff that I don't expect, because it's always a good thing when like my expectations get a little, you know, shooken up, because although it's cool to hear rock and metal and all that cool stuff, not knowing what's coming is way more fulfilling to me. Trust me, when you do this all the time. So cool. Thank you, Azzy, and feel free to, you know, keep submitting more KOF and whatever you want. Thank you to the KOF fans, and especially for those that watched the Arashi video. That was quite well. Thank you to all my Patreon members here. I could not be here without them. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse in the auditorium. Later.